Hello everyone, this is Ma'am Sheila again, and today we are going to discuss the three different proportionality theorem. So let us start. The first one is we have the triangle proportionality theorem. It states that if a line parallel to one side of a triangle intersects the other two sides of a triangle, then the line divides these two sides proportionally. For you to understand better, let us have triangle ABC. Let us name the line, the sides, or the segments that you are referring with the theorem. So we can have here, the line that we are talking here is segment DE. It is parallel to one side of the triangle, which is side AC. It intersects the two sides and divides these two sides proportionally. The two sides that we are referring here are the sides AB and side BC. So again, ano ang sinasabi sa theorem? It says we have DE is parallel to side AC. It intersect AB and BC. So anong ginagawa ng DE? It will divide AB and BC proportionally. And when you say proportionally, it means that the ratio are equal or congruent. It means yung ratio ng pagkakahati ng AB at pagkakahati ng BC ay equal. So nahati ang ating AB into segments BD and DA. And the ratio of BD to DA will be equal to the ratio of BE to EC. That is what we mean by triangle proportionality theorem. And of course, we can write also the proportionality equation that the segment BD, the ratio of segment BD to BE, so ang ratio ng dalawang segment na to will be equal to the ratio of these two segments. We have DA and EC. So you can use either of these two proportionality equation. Bakit pwede na gamitin itong equation na to? It is because we apply here the alternation property. Itong ating numerator, ginawa nating isang ratio and also the denominator. That is what we mean by triangle proportionality theorem. Now, let us have an example of the theorem. Suppose we have here triangle ABC, and as you can see here, DE is parallel to AC. So, it means hahatiin niya ang sides AB and BC proportionally. So, again, we can use the proportionality equation that the ratio of BD to DA is equal to the ratio of BE to EC. Or, by alternation property, we can have the ratio of BD to BE is equal to the ratio of DA to EC. Then to solve for the unknown, sabi, find EC. Let us substitute. BD based on here is 8. So we have 8 over our DA is 6. It will be equal to BE is also given, which is 10. And then EC is unknown. So let us sub the variable X. Now you can use cross multiplication, of course, here. So we will be having 8X is equal to 6 times 10. That is 60. And you are going to divide both sides by 8. This will be cancelled out. And 60 divided by 8, that is actually 7.5. So the value of X is 7.5. You will be asking, Ma'am, can I express this into lowest term? 8 and 6 are both divisible by 2. So 8 over 6 can be written as 4 over 3. So instead of 8 over 6, you have 4 over 3 is equal to 10 over X. If you cross multiply, then we have 4X and then 3 times 10, that is 30. So you are going to divide this by 4. So X is equal to 30 divided by 4. Again, pareho lang yan. It is equal to 7.5. So you can simplify the ratio. Then if you use alternation property, we have BD is 8. And then BE is 10, DA is 6, and then we have EC is X. Again, we can simplify this. That is divisible by 2. So we can have 4 here, and then we can have 5 here. If you cross multiply, so we have here 4X is equal to 5 times 6, that is 30. As you can see, pareho lang nito. So ibig sabihin, we are going to divide this by 4. So X is equal to the same pa rin, that is 7.5. So that is how are we going to find the unknown using triangle proportionality theorem. Now let us have one more example. So we have to find the value of CA. So again, DE is parallel to BC. It intersects AB and AC. So it will divide AB and AC proportionally. We can have here as, or we can have the ratio of CD to DA is equal to the ratio of BE to EA. And then we have CD, that is x minus 4. Our DA is 18. Our BE is x minus 5. And our EA is 15. So by cross multiplication, we have here 18. Multiply that. So that is 18 multiplied by x minus 5 is equal to, multiply the other one, that is 15 multiplied by x minus 4. Using distributive property, we have 18x minus 18 times 5, that is 90, equals, we have 15x minus 15 times 4 is 60. So we are going to combine similar terms. So you have 18x minus 15x is equal to 90 minus 60. Simplify 18x minus 15x, that is 3x, and then 90 minus 60, that is 30. Of course, to find for x, we need to divide both sides by 3. So 30 divided by 3, that is 10. So the value of x is 10. Again, if you are going to use alternation property, then we can have CD over BE is equal to DA over EA. And our CD is x minus 4. Our BE is x minus 5. Our DA is 18. Our EA is 15. We can reduce 18 and 15. That is divisible by 3. So this can be 6 and this will be 5. Cross multiplication, we have 6 multiplied by x minus 5 is equal to 5 multiplied by x minus 4. And then distributive property, we have 6x minus 30 equals 5x minus 20. Combine similar terms, 6x minus 5x equals 30 minus 20. So 6x minus 5x is x, and 30 minus 20 is 10. There you have it. We arrive with the same answer. Pero ang hinahanap dito is CA. We are looking for the whole side here. So how are we going to get CA? We can have the equation that CA is equal to CD plus DA. So our CD is x minus 4 and our DA is 18. We are going to substitute x, which is 10. So we have 10 minus 4 plus 18, which means that CA, we have CA is equal to, yes, it is equal to 24 units. So that is what we mean by triangle proportionality theorem. Now, the second proportionality theorem is what we call the triangle angle bisector theorem. What does the theorem says? It says that if a segment bisects an angle, so a segment bisects an angle, which means that the segment is an angle bisector. So what does that angle bisector do? So the angle bisector will divide the opposite side into segments proportional to the other two sides. Again, if a segment bisects an angle of a triangle, then it divides the opposite side into segments proportional to the other two sides. Pangalanan natin yung segment at yung side na tinutukoy sa ating theorem. So let us have if a segment bisect an angle, so the angle bisector here obviously is segment AD. So we have the angle bisector segment AD. Ano ang binisect niya? It bisect angle A based on the markings. Parehong dalawang point yan. It means that these are congruent. So AD is an angle bisector. It bisects. So anong ginagawa ng angle bisector? Yung angle bisector will divide the opposite side. Which is the opposite side of angle A? Yes, the opposite side of angle A is side BC. So, ito yung hinahati niya, yung segment BC. And, hinahati niya yon into segments proportional to the other two sides. Ano ba yung other two sides na tinutukoy? Siyempre, itong dalawang two sides na to, which is AB, and we have AC. So again, yung ating AD bisect angle A. So since angle bisector siya, hahatiin niya yung opposite side ng angle, which is BC, into segments proportional to the two sides. So yung pagkakahati sa BC, ayan, nagkaroon ng dalawang segments. We have BD, yung ratio ng pagkakahati ng BC, BD to DC, sabi, proportional daw. So, it is equal to the ratio of the other two sides. Since we have here BD, ang unang gagamitin natin is the other side that is consecutive or adjacent to BD. And we have AB and AC. Ito lang namang dalawang to. Which side is adjacent to BD? Of course, that is AB. So, we have here AB over AC. So, yung ratio ng pagkakahati sa BC ay equal sa ratio ng dalawang sides. So, this is one proportionality theorem. We have the ratio of BD to DC is equal to the ratio of AB to AC. Or, by alternation property again, pwede nating sabihin, we have BD and the side adjacent to BD is AB. It is equal to the ratio of DC. The side adjacent to DC is AC. So we can use either of the two proportionality theorem. Now, let's have this one. So let us have an example. If we have this figure, let us find the value of x. So lagyan lang natin ng vertices. We have A. We have triangle A, B, C, and then let's have point D here. So our angle bisector obviously is segment BD. Hinati niya yung angle B into two equal parts, which means nahahatiin niya yung AC into segments proportional to these two sides. So we have here, nahati ang ating AC into two segments. We have AD and DC, and it is equal to the ratio of adjacent to AD, obviously, is AB. And adjacent to DC, we have here BC. Or, by alternation property, pwede nating sabihin AD over AB is equal to DC over BC. So, let's have this. So, what is the value of AD? Yes, according here, AC is 40 and DC is 25, which means that our AD is actually 15. So we have here 15 over 25 is equal to our AB is 18 over x. So we can cross multiply. We have here 15 times x, that's 15x is equal to 25 times 18, that is 450. And of course, to solve for x, we need to divide both sides by 15. And 450 divided by 15, yes, that is 30. Or pwede nating isimplify itong ating 15 over 5. It is both divisible by 5. So, 15 over 5 can be written as 3 over 5. Sinimplify natin to. Lowest term is equal to, we have here 18 over x. Kinopya lang natin to. And then, if you do cross multiplication, we have here 3x is equal to, we have 15. We have 18 times 5 rather. 18 times 5, that is 90. And to solve for x, divide by 3. So, x will be equal to, yes, pareho lang. You are going to have the same answer, which is x. And if we use the other one by alternation property, let's have AD. Again, that is 15. And AB is 18. It is equal to DC. What is our DC? That is 25. And then our BC is x. Again, we can simplify this para hindi kayo mahirapan. 15 and 18 are both divisible by 3. So, it can be written as 5 over 6 is equal to 25 over x. Then, you do cross multiplication. That's 5x. 25 times 6, that is 150. And of course, to solve for x, you use MPE, which is equal to 150 divided by 50 is 30. And obviously, all of it will have the same answer. So, x here is equal to 30. That is what we mean by triangle angle bisector theorem. Now, let us have one more example for you to understand better. Let us have this figure. Let us find the value of x. So, wala na tayong vertices, So, let us have the segment. So, we have the segments here. Let's start with x, since x is the unknown, over this is x. Now, how are we going to represent this segment? Knowing that the side of the triangle is equal to 10 units. If the whole side is 10 and this one is x, how do we represent this segment? Yes, it can be represented by, we have here 10 minus x. Of course, itong buong ito, bawasan mo nitong part na to, x, this is the segment. That's why we have 10 minus x. So, adjacent to x will be 6. The side whose measure is 6. And then adjacent to 10 minus x is the side adjacent to it is 9. We can simplify 6 over 9, of course. So we have x over 10 minus x is equal to 6 over 9. Pwedeng isulat ng 2 over 3 because that is divisible by, yes, it is divisible by 3. So we have here 3x. Let us multiply this one. We have here 3x is equal to 2 multiplied by 10 minus x. So we have here 3x is equal to distributive property. That's 20 minus, then we have here 2x. So we have 3x minus, plus 2x is equal to 20. Let us continue here. 3x plus 2x, that is 5x is equal to, we have 20. Then divide both sides by 5. So x is equal to 4. Which means that this one is 4. And if this is 10 and this is 4, it means that this one is 6. And if we get the ratio, that is 6 over 4, it can be simplified as 3 over 2. And of course, yung kanina, adjacent to 6 is 9. So we have 9 over 6. It is also equal to 3 over 2. Now, this is the last proportionality theorem. We have here, proportionality theorem on transversals. Anong sinasabi ng theorem? If two or more parallel lines, so we have if two or more parallel lines are cut by two transversals, then they divide the transversal proportionally. So, two or more parallel lines in this figure, which are the parallel lines? Yes, we have side L, segment M, or line M, L, M, N are parallel to each other. And the transversal here are, we have line S and line T, because line S and line T intersect lines L, M, N at different points. That's why S and T are transversal. So anong nangyayari? Alin ang proportional? They divide, yun daw mga parallel lines will divide the transversal proportionally. So, yung transversal natin na S at saka IT ay nahati proportionally. If that is the case, then, sabi dito, AB, the ratio of AB is equal to the ratio of CD. Or by alternation property, we can write the ratio of AC, we have AC is equal to the ratio of BD. That is proportionality theorems on transversal. As an example, let us consider this one. So, if BD is equal to 4 and BC is equal to 5 and D is equal to 3, find EF. So, nawawala ang EF. So, mag-start na tayo sa EF. So, the ratio of EF, we can have BC here. BC, so ito yung EF natin. So, gamitin natin yung BC. So, the ratio of EF to BC is equal to, we have the ratio of DE to AB. We can use this equation. Let us have EF, that is the unknown. BC is given, that is 5. It is equal to DE, our DE is given also, which is 3, and AB is 4. Cross multiplication, we have 4 EF is equal to 5 times 3 is 15. Then, you are going to divide both sides by 4. That is why EF is equal to 3.75. That is proportionality theorems on transversals. And then let's have one more example. Let us find the value of x. Considering that lines L, M, and N, L, M, and N are parallel to each other, let us find the value of x. So we can have the equation. We can have x plus 1 over 13. So yung ratio ng dalawang side na to is equal to the ratio of x plus 4 over 19. And then if we do that, cross multiplication, we have 19 multiplied by x plus 1 is equal to 13 multiplied by x plus 4. Distributive property, we have 19x plus 19 is equal to 13x plus 13 times 4 is 52. Let us combine similar terms. So 19x minus 13x is equal to 52. We have here minus 19. 19x minus 13x is 6x and 52 minus 19 is 33. We are going to divide both sides by 6. So the value of x is equal to, we have 5.5. So, x is equal to 5.5. Pwede rin naman natin gawin yung ratio ng dalawang ito. So, we can have x plus 1 over x plus 4 is equal to 13 over 19. By alternation property, we can use this one. And if we are going to cross multiply, we have 19 x plus 1 multiply again, we have 13 multiply by x plus 4. If you are going to notice, itong expression na to ay pareho lang nito. Ano? So, if we are going to try to find the value of x, pareho lang ang kalalabasan yan, which is x is equal to 5.5. I hope you get it. Again, there are 3 proportionality theorems. We have number 1, the triangle proportionality theorem or the basic proportionality theorem. Number 2, the triangle angle bisector theorem. And then lastly, we have proportionality theorem on transversal. I hope you got everything here. That's it for today. Thank you for watching.